Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right, but people just don't seem to respect you? It's a frustrating feeling, and sometimes the reasons are hidden in our everyday habits and attitudes. These are the subtle things we do, often without even realizing it, that can quietly erode the respect others have for us. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and look at 8 of these secret respect killers. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to not only spot these behaviors in yourself, but also to start building the kind of genuine, lasting respect you deserve. Stick around, because our first point might be something you did just this morning. First up is being a chronic people pleaser. It sounds nice, right? You're just trying to be helpful and agreeable. But here's the problem. When you constantly say yes to everything and everyone, you're sending a message that your own time, needs, and opinions aren't valuable. People-pleasing often comes from a fear of rejection, but ironically, it leads to a loss of respect. People can't respect someone who doesn't seem to respect themselves. Think about it. When you always agree, even when you disagree, you become predictable and frankly, a bit of a pushover. True respect is earned by having your own backbone, your own thoughts, and the courage to voice them, even if it means occasionally saying that simple, powerful word, no. Next, let's talk about the habit of constantly complaining. Sometimes we just need to vent, but there's a huge difference between blowing off steam and being a non-stop negativity machine. If every chat with you is just about complaints, like the weather, work, traffic, or slow Wi-Fi, it can really wear people out. People start to associate you with that negative feeling. Chronic complainers are seen as powerless victims of their circumstances rather than proactive problem solvers. They point out problems but rarely offer solutions. Over time, people don't just get tired of the negativity. They start to see you as someone who lacks agency and resilience, which are key ingredients for earning respect. The third attitude that kills respect is taking everything personally. Someone didn't reply to your text immediately? They must be mad at you. Your boss gave you some constructive feedback? They must think you're incompetent. When you interpret every neutral or even well-intentioned action as a personal attack, it signals deep-seated insecurity. It forces people to walk on eggshells around you, constantly worried about your reaction. This creates distance. Respect is built on open, honest communication, and that's impossible when one person is always on the defensive. Confident, respected individuals understand that most of the time, other people's actions are about them, not you. Learning to detach your self-worth from others' behavior is a huge step toward earning their respect. Our fourth point is a big one: not keeping your word. This goes beyond breaking major promises. It's about the small things, saying you'll email that link and then forgetting, promising to call back in 5 minutes and taking an hour, showing up late when you said you'd be on time. Each of these small broken promises is like a tiny crack in the foundation of trust. And without trust, there can be no respect. When people can't rely on you for the little things, they'll never trust you with the big things. Respected people are dependable. Their word is their bond. They do what they say they're going to do. It's that simple. Consistency and reliability are cornerstones of a respectable character. Number 5 is constantly seeking validation. Do you find yourself fishing for compliments? Or constantly posting on social media, anxiously waiting for the likes to roll in? This constant need for external approval screams a lack of internal confidence. It's like holding up a sign that says, "Please tell me I'm good enough." People are naturally drawn to and respect those who have a strong sense of self-worth that does not depend on outside opinions. When you're secure in who you are, you don't need everyone else to sign off on your value. You can take a compliment gracefully, but you don't crumble without it. This quiet confidence is magnetic and is a massive driver of respect. Coming in at number 6 is the habit of gossiping and speaking ill of others. It might feel like you're bonding with someone when you share a juicy piece of gossip, but what's really happening is that the person you're talking to is making a mental note. If they talk about others like this to me, they probably talk about me like this to others. Gossiping is a boomerang. It always comes back to hurt your own reputation. It shows a lack of integrity and makes you seem untrustworthy and small-minded. Respected individuals focus on ideas, goals, and positive connections. They build people up even when they're not in the room. If you want people's respect, use your words to elevate, not to tear down. Our 7th point is being unable to admit when you're wrong. We all make mistakes. It's a fundamental part of being human. But what separates respected people from the rest is their ability to own their mistakes. Blaming others, making excuses, or flat out denying reality when you've messed up is a fast track to losing all credibility. It shows immaturity and a fragile ego. On the other hand, a simple, sincere, "You know what, I was wrong and I'm sorry," is one of the most powerful phrases for earning respect. It demonstrates humility, accountability, and a commitment to truth over pride. It shows you're strong enough to be vulnerable, and that is a quality everyone respects. Finally, our eighth attitude is being a know-it-all. Do you dominate conversations, interrupt people to correct them, and always have to have the last word? This behavior doesn't make you look smart. It makes you look arrogant and insecure. It tells people that you value being right more than you value listening or learning from them. True intelligence and confidence are quiet. They don't need to announce themselves. Respected people are curious. They ask questions. They listen more than they speak because they understand that everyone they meet knows something they don't. They create space for others to share their perspectives. This makes people feel valued, and, in return, they value and respect you for it. So there you have it. 8 everyday attitudes that can secretly sabotage the respect people have for you. From people-pleasing and complaining to gossiping and being a know-it-all, these habits are easy to fall into but damaging in the long run. The good news is that they are all within your control to change. It starts with self-awareness. Just by watching this video, you've already taken the first step. Now the challenge is to consciously choose a different path. Choose to set boundaries, to find solutions, to keep your word, and to listen more than you speak. Building respect is a marathon, not a sprint, but every small change you make adds up. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on building a better, more confident you. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Which of these points resonated with you the most? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.